Good afternoon, great people. It's your friend PDA, and I'm welcoming you again to the Common Sense from Proverbs series, episode 2. And today we are considering a cultural proverb. So we shall be going into the great African tribe of the Yorubas, Western Nigeria. So there is a proverb in Yoruba that goes, bọ́mọdé bá ṣubú á wo wájú, bí àgbà bá ṣubú á wẹ̀yìn wò. Let me go again. Bọ́mọdé bá ṣubú á wo wájú, bí àgbà bá ṣubú á wẹ̀yìn wò. By literal interpretation, this means if a child falls, he looks ahead. But if an elder falls, he looks behind. If a child falls, he looks ahead. But if an elder falls, he looks behind. This is very simple, short, but powerful. Now, let me first of all tell you the connotative meaning. Now, what this means connotatively is that, it's very, very accurate. The saying is very, very accurate. And it really makes a lot of sense. What it means connotatively is that if a child is going, maybe running, and falls down, the first reaction that comes from that child is that he lifts his face, looks ahead, his eyes are scanning all the area, looking for anyone close by to come and help him up and show some pity at the same time. As a matter of fact, if you walk close to such child lying on the floor, maybe you are trying to help him up but show no pity. Maybe you are laughing and then you are getting humorous about his fall. There is a way the child feels. It feels so sad, and then he will definitely cry a lot. He cries a lot. But if you move closer and help him up and show some pity, he stops crying and then he is fine. When a child falls, he looks ahead. Now, when an elder falls, he looks behind. If an elder is walking and by any means he falls down, the first reaction that comes from the elder is that he looks behind. What is he looking for behind? He's trying to figure out the cause of his fall. He wants to know the very cause of that fall. But it doesn't stop there. Having found out the cause of his fall, what does the elder do? The elder removes the stumbling block. He removes that very thing that made him fall, so that others that are coming from the back will have nothing to make them fall. That is what makes the elder an elder. Now, the points I want to call you to action is I really want you to put on the mindset of the elder and take off the mindset of a child. That is my call to action. Take off the mindset of a child and put on the mindset of an elder. As a matter of fact, if you begin to act like an elder today, then you are already one. And if you begin to act like a child today, regardless of your age, you are already one. What is the mindset of the elder? What is the mindset of a child? A child falls, he looks ahead. What that means is he's only concerned about how he's going to get up. He's not concerned about others who may be coming behind. If they like, let them fall. If they like, as a matter of fact, children even derive joy if others coming fall down at that very spot they fell. If that thing that made them fall makes others to fall, they'll rejoice. They feel there's a way they feel comforted that, oh, thank God I'm not the only one. Now they know that it's not that I am blind. At least they now know that it's not that I am not smart. Thank God we are many. There is a way they laugh, they rejoice, they celebrate it, they feel comforted. That is the mindset of a child. But an elder, if others fall where they fell, they will not be happy. That is why they are elders. They will not be happy. So it is that mindset I want you to put on. There are many people today, many people who hold a lot of influence over people, over others, that are carrying the mindset of a child. And they have used that mindset to destroy so many things, to destroy so many lives. As a matter of fact, there are many lecturers out there. Perhaps when they were in school, they struggled so much, to have a very good grade uh, in a particular course, but perhaps they didn't get it because they are having the mindset of a child. They want others to fail at that very spot. So what will they do? They will always try to put a stumbling block at that point so that others too can fail. Maybe there is a particular class of honors they aimed to graduate with and they couldn't graduate with it. They will not want others to graduate with the same. They are always putting stumbling blocks on people's way. And as many people are falling, they are rejoicing. They are getting comforted. They don't want anybody to do better than them. What made them fall must make others to fall. Mindset of a child that's led to destruction of many things. It's the same reason why many parents are so, hazardous to the successful marriage of their children, especially uh, uh, some mothers. You know, sometimes a mother who has suffered some kind of ill treatment from her husband, or who never enjoyed some kind of good treatment from her husband, by the time she by the time her own son marries a wife, maybe the mother's husband, which is the father of the child, has never helped her to plant yam. Maybe he has never helped her to sweep in the house from day one. She has not been happy with it as a matter of fact. But now she has a son who has married a woman. And whenever he sees that son, doing things around the house, handing yam, sweeping across the house, she gets offended. But how can you, as a man, be doing all of this? How can you be where you call head, you don't use it to touch the floor. You don't use it to walk. The leg is meant for walking. The head is meant to be suspended and upheld up there. You know, she wasn't happy with the treatment she got from her whole husband. But now she wants another person's husband, which is her son, to treat his own wife the same way her husband treats her. Mindset of a child, wanting others, being comforted by the failure of others, wanting others to fail at the very spot you failed. This is all a mindset of a child. This is a very interesting and a very educative proverb from the great Yoruba culture in West Africa. And it's something that I really want you to reflect on and I really want you to learn from. Do not be a child, be an elder. When a child falls, he looks ahead. When an elder falls, he looks behind. Every point you are falling in your life, as from now on, when you see others coming towards that point, begin to warn them. Do not take joy in their fall. Do not rejoice in their fall. As a matter of fact, remove obstacles. That obstacle that made you remove it from their own way. Stop getting comforted by the fall of others. That is what makes an elder. In our next class, we'll be considering a scriptural proverb. I'd like you to look forward to it. It's going to be very interesting as well. Until then, keep on enjoying yourself in the will of God. PDA loves you.